What's going on, guys? XBL Bullet here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to set a static IP onto your Xbox and then open your NAT for it. So let's get into it. First things you want to do, get your Xbox's MAC address. To do that, you go to your dashboard on your Xbox, go to System Settings, Network Settings, choose your network, Configure, Additional Options, and then click Advanced, and you'll see your MAC address in your in the bottom left hand corner, something like that. So you'll see it there. So just take that, write it down, and once you have that, you can go and get your default gateway address. So to do that, you're going to want to go into your command prompt. So go start and then type cmd and hit enter if you're running Windows 7. If not, go to the run box, start run, and then type cmd, click enter. And you should get this. The command you want to use is ipconfig, and you're also going to want to do -all. The reason I put -all on the end is because it shows your DNS servers, and you're going to need these as well as your default gateway. So note these down, whatever they are to you. So that's your that's primary and that's secondary. You're going to need this when you set up your Xbox. And your default gateway also, you're going to have to write that down or just remember it. So mine in this instance is 192.168.0.1. So I'm going to go to Google Chrome or any other browser. I'm going to type that in the top. And you'll get this little login box. For you, it could be a lot of things. I'm pretty sure the most common username is admin or administrator. I'm pretty sure it's most likely admin. And your password should be something like password. This isn't like your Wi-Fi password or anything. This is like logging into your router. So your default password should be password, or it could be admin. So try those two, and if that doesn't work, you'll have to Google your router and see if you can find your default password that way. But mine's different, so I'll log in like that. Okay, so once you find this, you've got to navigate to something that's got something to do with like LAN configuration, LAN IP config, or yeah, mine's just like LAN IP. So yeah, and you're going to want to, this is how you set a static address. What you're doing is you're making a DHCP reservation. And what that means is, well, DHCP is basically a service on your router that anytime you power on a device or something that's a network device, like your Xbox or your computer, DHCP will give that device an IP from this starting here to this end, or it will be different for you, but from its address pool pretty much. And what a DHCP reservation is doing is saying, no, link this device, symbolized by your MAC address, because that's your physical address, that never changes, and it says link it to this IP address. So what you're going to do in something maybe similar to this, you're going to want to type your MAC address. So just for an example, just type it in. I've already done it here. That's my static IP. And you want to do just anything in your address pool. So I've done 54. It's just random. But you just want to have it, static. Just anything static. And you click add. And that'll make your Xbox's IP static to your router. So yep, once you've done that, you've got a static IP for your Xbox. You've just got to set it up on your Xbox's side, and I'll show that maybe at the end of the video or in a separate video, or I'll write up a little tutorial in the description. Either of those three. Yeah, but anyway, next thing, you can either do what I've done, which is port forwarding in your router, or port triggering, or firewall rules, or whatever you want to call it. I've done it in my router interface, but there's actually a much easier way to do it, and I'll show you. I won't delete those, but I'll just add some random ones to this in this program. So there's a link in the description for for this program, Simple Port Forwarding, and this thing is very easy to use. It's got a free version that does pretty much anything. So just click this, download that from that mirror, and once you've installed it, I'll show you what to do. So just pause it, install it, and then we'll do this. So first things first, you're going to see this little interface. You're going to want to select your router, and you're also going to want to put in your password here. Wait, that's if you've set your password. If not, choose your router there, and it'll automatically put in your default password. So right now my default password was password, as I told you before, but my real password's something different. So you're going to want to put your real password in there. Okay, now this checklist is pretty good. I don't mind it. Just go through this checklist. So would update router list. I guess I don't really have to because I already selected my router, but okay, select your router and login information. You have to do it in the checklist as well. So I'll just search for CG3000, see if that comes up. Yep. Okay, got that. Gives me a little tick. You could set, we've just set a static IP, but if you want to do it through this, it's not too hard, but if you want to do it through this, you either buy the full version or get it some other way. Yep. The free version's enough to do what you need. Choose which ports you want to forward. You're going to want to go into add custom. Alright. I think in the in the full version you can just like select Xbox ports or something like that, and it'll do it all automatically. But in the meantime, if you're on the free version, we'll do it like this. So we'll say Xbox One for both protocols. You want to do 3074, and you're going to want to choose that for your static IP you've set before. And we'll click add. So add a custom rule there. And the next one, let's just do Xbox 2. This will be for UDP, port 88, and for your Xbox's IP address again, you can click add. So I'll show those two there. You know, click this update the router, right? This won't work for me because I've already got these two things running, but I'll show you what it does anyway. It'll give you this again. I don't know why. It should have just used it from the home screen, but just do your router login again, and it'll log in, and it'll basically just do a bunch of commands that does everything for you. See how it's doing what I did before? It's doing all, and it's going to say duplicate port range for me because I've already opened those ports. So it's going to do that, and it's going to bug out. And it's going to do it again. So it enters all these for you, it just does everything for you. It's really simple, it's a really cool program. And once that's done, you're done. You have an open NAT now. Congratulations. And so you are ready to game. You are ready to play Halo 4. Which is going to be awesome, hopefully. Anyway, I hope this tutorial was very helpful. I hope your NAT is open, and I hope you are enjoying matchmaking just that little bit more. Anyway, subscribe, like, comment, favorite, love everything I do, and see you guys next time. F10.